when you bring home a new baby, the easiest, maybe the most exciting part is bonding with them, of course, right?
Do you remember?
Oh, the memories. I remember those memories so well. Yeah.
Yes, but do you know that all the ways that you bond with your baby, how it plays a role in your baby's development, because it matters. So here to tell us more about baby bonding is Dr. Gigi Chawla, Chief of General Pediatrics at Children's Minnesota. Good morning. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me back.
Well, let's talk about bonding and development, because the two are actually very related.
They are. They are. You know, when we think about baby development, you think about your child and how they're growing, how they're gaining weight, what physical things that they're learning as a new skill. Even sometimes some of those social things that you're starting to see when they engage and their language development. But all of that is optimally achieved through positive bonding experiences.
Okay.
So
how
really important.
How do you set up a positive? I'm thinking back to like when my son was first born. But for someone who may be new to this, how do you set up a positive bonding experience? What does that look like?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, parents are doing this every day, and they don't even, give themselves the credit that they're already doing it. But it first really is recognizing that physical closeness. Babies, they want to be carried all the time. They want to be held all the time. That is part of bonding. That helps when babies are held, their cortisol level drops. They're comforted, and they are optimally then ready to learn and engage. So that physical closeness is one thing that's really important. And remember, I know sometimes you just want to have your own personal space and all of that, but that physical closeness is really the first key. The second is consistency. And so making sure that your baby learns you're always there for them. You are going to pick them up. You are going to, attend to each and every one of their needs regularly and consistently. You're already doing that, but appreciate that is what is happening. And then the third is really recognizing that the things that you are experiencing emotionally, your baby is a sponge and they are experiencing it too. So if you're angry, if you're upset, if you're frustrated,
they sense that?
They feel that, they know that, and that can impede some of that positive bonding experience.
So singing is a good thing. For example, if you're going to sing to your child, reading to your child, even at the young age, they can't understand it necessarily, but it sounds like that's going to be a good thing for them.
Exactly. Those are some of the easiest ways to engage and bond with your child is through the silliest things, singing what you're doing all day long, narrating your life. I'm getting a sandwich. I'm so hungry. All of those things. Those silly things of singing your life is what they need to hear as a positive experience, hearing language, learning language, and so just lean into it.
So now in doing these, how much is it a significant difference? Can you notice it? Are the development stages, those benchmarks, the milestones, are they significantly, advanced or maybe right on track?
Absolutely. Okay. Those are the steps that help kids stay on track. And those are actually the things that we lean into when we see that babies are not on track, is making sure that families understand that they are the drivers in their baby's development through these positive and early experiences. Reading is a really great one, right? Because you're physically close, you're communicating, you're doing it in a way that you're doing different voices or talking about different things, and you can see what we call serve and volley. So you're serving something up and they're receiving it and reflecting it back to you as a positive. You can see it in their eyes or with their smile. They're receiving it. So that is a really easy example to see how something as simple as reading a silly book over and over and over again, the same one for consistency, can really help promote development.
Oh, good night, Moon.
Exactly.
Can you reset it by word by word?
We're not doing that right now. We just ran out of time.
Darn.
Dr. Gigi, as always, we appreciate you. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me today.